yo. Try my best.
Yeah, you're good.
My bad. Y'all were supposed to be on earlier, you know.
Yeah.
That's my fault. My bad, guys. I apologize. It was just finally good to talk to you.
It's all good. Yeah, we got there. So.
No, you guys are always welcome back. Tonight, I'm gonna try and talk to Duty and 007 and see if like they're down to probably kick it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so.
Sounds good. We'll probably be lurking in chat.
Hey, you know I love you too. Hold it down, Dave. I know it's hard, bro. You're going through your shit. I go through my shit too, dude. You know, like I have to relate to you a lot. I know how to be, bro, but you know, gotta try to pull that shit down, bro. You know.
That's true. We're getting there. We'll get there eventually. I don't know where we're going, but we'll get there.
It's life, well, bro. It's life. You know, there's gonna be like a lot of shitty periods where it's nothing but shit sandwiches, and then you know you have a chill little period. And you have to soak up the chill periods and be ready for the shitty ones. You know what I mean?
Yep. I hear you on that one.
And have friends, you know. I hope you can be one of those friends. I got you. I'm here for you. You need someone to fucking talk to or whatever.
Hey, man. Hey, that works both ways, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You ever in Philly, I'll cook for you. I'll send you a plate.
My guy. Yo, I love you too. Alright, dude. I'm gonna see you two later. Peace, Angie. I love you, Angie. I'll see you later, homegirl. Love you, Dave. Alright, I'll see you two later. Peace.
Yep.
Alright, guys. Yo, big ups, Angie. Big up, Silent Protagonist. It's very good to have you guys on today, finally. I'm gonna hop off for a little bit. I don't have the wherewithal to just, like, watch Phil do this, but I am gonna hop on in, like, a couple hours, and I'll hit Duty up.
Come on, Talbot, this is getting old.
007.
Come on, Talbot, this is getting old.
Right now, I don't think
Not
so.
really.
And we do, before we even like really get into anything, we gotta give a big shout out to the Sultan podcast. You guys can just take a look at the studio right here, what they've got set up for us. It's freaking awesome.
Absolutely amazing.
It is finally figured out when to do it. That's right. We even got a clip for that. We didn't even have to do it. Jay got it. But they got us set up here. They're freaking awesome. Podcaster Studios here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's awesome to get to see what you guys are going to do with it, man. So big shout out to the whole Salty Nerd podcast.
Sitting watching us in the other room, and then sitting in the corner here. It's kind of creepy, but
that's right. Alex is running the show.
Like right over there staring, like, what are they gonna say? Like their own personal Jamie. Are they spitting in the mic? Show. Well, like, dear God, Jay, don't spill anything.
We do have a goal tonight that I want to get the Salty Nerd Podcast YouTube channel to 10,000 subscribers tonight. I think they need about 600. So Mod's going to be dropping some links. So if you guys can do that, let's rally around. Really appreciate them giving us this space to do Tuesday night's main event, setting everything up for us. Big ups to them. So really, really appreciate it. And it's an awesome studio. And so if you're a content creator that's out here in the area, definitely, try to contact them and see if you can work something out with them. Because this is a really cool setup. First class. And they're the first class stuff. So I'm really impressive. And now it's time for an absolutely amazing.
I did it, man. That's the wrong time.
Alley-oop, just watch.
No, you don't say, hey, Jamie.
Right now, I am the only friend you got.
Now you figure I owe you something. Is that it?
Smart guy. I like that. You are way ahead of me. It is really a simple question. Aram of the Pillars.
Of course.
Where is it?
I don't know, buddy.
Bullshit.
Look, even if I did know, my life wouldn't be worth very much once I told you, now would it?
You insult me.
You're a pirate.
I'm a good businessman. Give me some respect. Let's try this again. Where is Aram, Nathan?
Look, you can torture me all you want,
Okay,
but I can't tell you what I don't know.
maybe so. We'll see if your friend is more cooperative.
What? Who?
Your friend, Victor Sullivan. I don't want to do this. At his age, it may be too much for him.
Wait,
No. You have given me no choice. Perhaps your friend will be more grateful for his life.
wait. You leave Sully alone. You don't touch him. This is gonna be fun.
All of you know I like to collect shiny trading cards, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. There's just something about a holographic card that just activates all the neurons in my tiny little primitive smooth brain and makes me clap and have a smile on my face. Now, I've collected cards for a long time, and Wizards of the Coast has produced a lot of the cards I've collected, early Pokemon sets and Magic the Gathering, for example. And what they've recently done to another collector is unforgivably cruel. They unleashed the fucking Pinkertons to go to this man's house and scare him and his wife and confiscate some Magic the Gathering booster boxes that he had recently purchased. That sounds like the plot to a Breaking Bad episode when someone didn't fully compensate Tuco for the drugs they bought. Now, the reason there was an issue with his purchase is because the YouTuber made a video showcasing the boxes that he got, and it turns out the boxes he received were not the ones that he actually ordered. He had ordered a booster box set called March of the Machine, but what he received was March of the Machine, The Aftermath, which was an unreleased set, and he unveiled the cards a month early. It was a leak, and it was a problem with the distribution because the names are so similar. He believes what happened is the person he tried to purchase March of the Machine boxes from accidentally sent him the unreleased boxes because the names were so similar and they got confused. But he didn't steal the product or anything like that. He didn't knowingly purchase unreleased product. He just got sent the wrong thing. But Wizards of the Coast, they took this as an affront to God. I'm sure all of you have heard the name Pinkertons before because they were literally the bad guys in Red Dead. Like, they have existed for 170 years. I had no idea they were still around. I thought they went extinct like fucking 100 years ago. But they still currently operate today. And Wizards of the Coast dusted off the old hotline right to their desk and ordered an operation for them. I'm not here to do a deep dive on the history of the Pinkertons. They engaged in a lot of terrifying shit a long time ago, and I don't know to what capacity they still operate and do business today, but just their reputation enough is horrifying, and the fact that Wizards of the Coast used them as their first means of communication with this YouTuber is frightening. As far as I know, Wizards of the Coast didn't make any attempts to directly communicate with the YouTuber to resolve the situation without making a big hoopla out of it. It seems they just immediately, slapped the Pinkertons on the ass and told them, get out there, sport. Time to engage Operation Pinkerton Pain Train, and then sent them right to the man's doorstep. And when I was reading about this story and watched the video the content creator posted about the situation, I immediately pictured Wizards of the Coast higher-ups donning these dark cloaks put over their head, kind of like Darth Sidious in Star Wars, sitting around this giant table like an Austin Powers supervillain lair, brainstorming on the best course of action to reclaim the stolen goods, even though it wasn't stolen. And they came up with the scariest option they could at the time. They treated this YouTuber, his name's Old School MTG, they treated him like Cobra Commander. and they were sending the G.I. Joe after him, all over a fucking trading card leak that the guy didn't even mean to engage in the first place. Yes, he did film the opening of the Aftermath box, which was a leak and it was early, but they could have just asked him politely to, like, take it down and even ship back the product, and they would maybe just give him what he meant to buy. This was clearly an issue in the distribution, not with the YouTuber himself. He didn't mean to buy this set because it wasn't out. He just wanted some March of the Machine boxes, and it became a big deal, so much so that it escalated to Wizards of the Coast sending the Pinkertons, which is just wild. You know, the title's not like a joke. The Pinkertons, and this is news to me, are still real. You know them as the bad guys in Red Dead, but they are like a real firm. So basically, in a nutshell, there is a YouTuber, I believe his name is Old School MTG, I'll pull up his channel in just a moment. He ordered a set of boxes for Magic the Gathering called Wrath of the Machine, or March of the Machine. And what ended up happening is he got an unreleased set of boxes.
This game is actually pretty beautiful, though. I recommend it just for the graphics.
Boxes called March of the Machine Aftermath. And he publicized that he had it, and this was a big leak for Wizards of the Coast. And they responded as if he had just stolen the Krabby Patty secret formula. They threw the wood at him. They contacted and hired the Pinkerton firm to go to this man's house and reclaim the merchandise, claiming that it was stolen goods. So, on his... I believe it's Old School MTG. Yeah, Old School MTG. So on his channel in this video, he discusses exactly what happened. So the Pinkertons show up, and he's describing them as heavy hitters and scary, and made his wife cry. They were apparently talking about, like, jail time for stolen goods, and then they confiscated the March of the Machine Aftermath boxes. Old School MTG explains that it was just a simple misunderstanding. He didn't know the products were stolen. He doesn't even think the products were stolen. He thinks what happened is, somewhere along the way, the guy that he was buying them from is not a Magic guy. He says he's more of a Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Didn't realize there was a difference between March of the Machine and March of the Machine Aftermath, so when he made the purchase order for March of the Machine, he accidentally sent him Aftermath. So, like, a very big, honest mistake from the way it sounds. It's not like Old School MTG went in there like it was fucking Ocean's 11 and had some kind of grand heist to steal March of Madness Aftermath boxes. It was actually just a fuck up. But Wizards of the Coast took it very seriously and hired the Pinkertons, which is beyond scary. Like, the Pinkertons. They actually had a lawsuit because of the reputation that they have. They had a lawsuit with Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if you guys remember this. Because they were tired of their reputation of being the bad guys. Well, here, this is a follow-up to it, but basically they didn't like that they were still being portrayed as bad guys, so they engaged in a legal battle over their portrayal. Trading card mafia. Yeah, this was such an overreaction from Wizards of the Coast. I don't know what's been going on over there, man. They have been, like, cracking down on everything with an iron fist, much to the reputational damage of the whole company. It's crazy. All the D&D shit, it just doesn't stop. But what's also wild there, by the way, is the thing he had access to, March of the Machine, the Aftermath, which, you know, he opened on cam. Big no-no, big leak. It's not even like it's that deep in the future. It's like 3 weeks away. So we got it 3 weeks early. It's not that big of a fucking deal. So yeah, they confiscated all the boxes and everything, intimidated him, scared him. But he's like super generous to them in this video. I don't know if it's out of fear or what, but what they did to him is beyond wrong. Like, this man got done dirty. And in the video, he talks about Wizards, like, very positively. I don't know if they had, like, a gun to his head or what, but he was, like, really charitable. He was like, yeah, you know, after the Pinkertons raided my fucking house, they gave me a contact at Wizards, so I called them, and they were super nice, super apologetic, even offered a potential reimbursement with some product. I was like, when I was listening to that, I was like, man, this guy's got a heart of gold, because what they're doing is they're panicking, because what they did is, quite frankly, beyond disgusting. I don't even know if it's fully legal. To hire a private security firm to go reclaim material that you don't even know for sure is stolen? Like, what do you mean?
Who is that British woman anyway?
Because this guy didn't fucking steal it. They apologized to him. Well, not publicly. Only over the phone, like the personal contact, he said was very sweet. And I imagine that they were really trying to sugarcoat him so that way they can maybe avoid a lawsuit if he decides to, like, actually look into the situation. Because, again, I don't even think what they did is legal by sticking the fucking Pinkertons on him. On the stage and shit. Why not just ignore the Pinkertons? Brother, you have not played Red Dead.
At Cracker Barrel, we've got over 20 ways to upgrade your day.
Episode 333. I've opened the door and I've let you all in to this podcast episode. We've been preparing it for a while, actually. It's been in the kitchen. We've been laboring over it. It's an exciting time for all of us here at the official podcast. Andrew.
What?
You want to tell them why?
Jackson, I don't want to spoil this moment for you. I want to make sure that you get everything that you want out of this big momentous occasion you hyped up, so why don't you tell them why?
First cards, man. Come on.
We're halfway to the satanic number.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's going to take another 8 years to get to that.
Well, it's, I don't know, we'll be, pop star desperate at that point, and for the 666th episode, we can dress up as, Satan. Whatever they dress up as, in red leather, flash our dicks around.
This chat would be pretty hype. Do you think people would notice if we just, the next episode, we just moved up, to episode 5 and 41 slowly? Like that.
So, yes, I actually think I would get DMs asking me how it was on the episode, so you should try my
It's pretty incredible. The things people notice, I've noticed that as well. It's also a very obvious one to go from without 500 overnight.
Yeah. One day though, we should skip a single episode just to really fuck with people. Yeah, like a fake June episode.
Yeah. Have a what?
Like a fake deleted episode that never existed, but we can make everyone believe oh no, they're just episodes. We can reference it all the time. Guys, episode 350. Charlie, I don't know why you said those words and thought it was okay, to be honest. We could just pretend we got sued by a billionaire and so we're gonna win it. Elon Musk came after us personally. Bill Gates. Now let's pick
what?
Let's pick a
Oh my god.
less prominent billionaire in that space. Let's say Warren Buffett or that telephone guy in Mexico sued us. Then they'll
Warren
believe
Buffett's
the
most
is back.
prominent
He's mad
billionaire
at us.
ever. Yeah, that was quite the reach there.
Okay, but not the telephone guy in Mexico, whose name I don't
Yeah,
remember exactly. He's the guy who owns every telephone company in Mexico. He's a super billionaire or something. Yeah, who's perfect billionaire? Who's barely making the billionaires list?
Probably not.
Or probably the kids of certain companies. West. That's a good one. For a while there, you plummeted straight to millionairehood, but yeah, for a while there.
Is there any cases of millionaires actually going broke due to actual business issues? I feel once you're at that level of money, it's just
the Vanderbilts. The Vanderbilts were a super incredibly powerful rich family, and then just through bad investments, they lost all of their goddamn money.
Oh, yeah, but that was
you're talking about a family.
Yeah,
Jackson means a singular individual. It's not What's gonna happen? Because it's your business. Even if you go bankrupt, it's your business that goes bankrupt, not your personal business. I don't know.
Yeah, plus you have billions of capital to like invest in ways to basically just keep generating money. So it's kind of like impossible to lose at that situation, which is why I don't think Notch is in any issue, like trouble. Well, he's not in any trouble, but of all the billionaires, yeah, he's the only one that doesn't currently still make money off their products.
I think it's actually like impossible. Look at J.K. Rowling. She gives so much that she takes herself off the billionaires list, and she still just keeps becoming a billionaire. Well, J.K. is a bad example. Money away. J.K. is a bad example because she has merchandising that still happens today and is still extremely popular. I mean, remember, she has an entire fucking yeah, but so do all the other billionaires. I mean, all the other billionaires own shit that make them billionaires.
Has a merchandising deal?
I looked up his name, by the way. Carlos Slim is his name. They all have their assets that make all of their money. They get their money from somewhere.
Yeah. Mexican phones.
So if we're talking about a billionaire who's going to fall out of that grace, it's going to be someone who doesn't have like a perpetually generating property. And that's hard to find. I don't think it's nice nowadays. They all have perpetually generating properties. Apparently not the Vanderbilts.
Perfected in Napa Cabernet wine barrels. Tequila coating.
Holy shit, what the fuck? That is insane.
Yeah. The dumbest shit I see is, sometimes these celebrities will be like, I'm not leaving my children anything. I don't want them to grow up to be snooty, so they have to start from zero. I saw a celebrity recently announce this. Was it Jackie Chan or something? He announced that
yeah, he just hates his son.
Yeah, he announced that many years ago that we're considering I want my son to like earn his living and not just coast off of my fame, so I'm not giving him jack shit. That is so fucking stupid. So he just hates his son. Yes.
Well, no, like, even more than that, he's like gone on record talking shit about his son. It's not just that.
It's just an actual disappointment.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't like used the money that was going to go to his son to like just spend it on billboards that like attack his son.
If you see this man, don't help it. Cyberbullying campaign.
What's Jackie Chan up to really? Is he in anything? Russia.
Really? He's only got so much time left though, man. He's 69 years old. There's gonna be it's not gonna be too much longer until he can't do those stunts.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Can he still do them? Is he cranking yet? I don't know, man. Seems like he can do it.
Is that why he hates his son?
Bro.
Like a picture of virality and youth. He hates that.
It's stolen directly from his father.
I was trying to fucking dive, but the game was not fucking letting me do that at all.
Man, that makes me sad because I love Jackie Chan. I wish he was nicer to his son.
Well, he's just a dick in real life about it, what I've heard.
Yeah, he is.
So now I'm literally just gonna go over to this shit.
The funniest, like, my favorite thing that Jackie Chan has ever done is the cartoon Jackie Chan Adventures.
Just fuck dealing with that fucking
It
machine
didn't have
gun.
Jackie Chan in it whatsoever. So he was not involved with it at all, and he did not voice his own character.
But his character was in the show.
Right, it's his likeness, but he had nothing to do with the show.
Alright.
That's not true. He's also in the intro.
No. Well, yeah, he for like fucking 3 seconds of the intro, yeah, and then it cuts back to the cartoon version. But the thing that he actually did for that show is the best, because at the end they would have like those segments where kids would letter Jackie Chan for advice on stuff, and they'd be like, "Hey, Jackie, what do you do with a high school bully?" And Jackie would just always be in the gym, just like beating a fucking punching bag or something, and look at the camera and he'd go, "Believe in yourself."
How can they all fucking one-shot me?
And when you're strong,
What is this part?
you can do anything. And then the credits would roll. And he would say that advice for literally every single episode.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And they were like collecting little medallions or something.
Yeah, the talismans.
The talismans. Yeah. It was not a good show.
Yeah, it was. It was fucking hype.
What
It
the
was a fun
fuck,
show. It just
dude?
wasn't a good actual Jackie Chan product because he just wasn't part of it at all.
You know, it's a fun show. I recently watched, so my wife actually sat me down and made me watch Twilight, the first one.
Let's go.
It's actually very funny.
That's what I was talking about. I just watched all 5 movies. They are beautifully fun bad. They are so fun bad.
The second one isn't. So I've only seen the first 2 so far. The first one is fun because it's just so corny and it just almost every scene is laughable, especially the first when Bella walks into the classroom and for some reason her nose starts twitching and he's about to fall and just raises smelling her.
Bro, this part is wild.
Makeup they used where like everyone's pale, but you can see like their foreheads and their necks are still human colored. It's a lot of fun. But the second
literally just going to
they
fucking
taking
jump
themselves too seriously. It was the Life is Strange problem where they figured, I guess, well, everyone's making fun of us. Let's stop doing the things that they make fun of us for.
What? I got the exact. It's crazy how we watched the same things. We got the exact opposite impression. In New Moon, did you already forget like how it starts? Like they double down on everything everyone insulted from the first one. Literally everything that was terrible in the first.
Well, first of all, I was bothered by the fact that Edward is really not even in it. He's kind of just an apparition for the whole movie,
Which is fucking he's a false ghost. And he's like, yeah, she gets a paper cut, and he's like, "This is disgusting. I can't be around you." Like that's he's gone.
I prefer him actually being there in person and being his cringy self. I don't know why the whole vampire thing is as a curse in this movie franchise where they're like, oh, it's such a horrible choice, Bella. You don't know. You may think that you want to be mortal, but the downside's, Bella, you will sparkle in sunlight. Oh, and I guess I'll be most
and each person has like a specific power, like a vampiric power.
Right. Isn't that the one that I took minds be super strong and forever, but I will be sparkling like diamonds? Oh no.
Is that the one? About how weird it is that Edward is like a 700-year-old, he's like a 200-year-old vampire, and he still chooses to go to high school instead.
Yeah, that's why. They explain that away as it's one throwaway line where they say, well, it's easier for us to stay in one spot long enough if we start our lives young. So it's basically just pretending to be a high school senior, but like, how long can you really milk that for in the same community? Is no one eventually gonna notice that you don't age ever?
Well, that's why they leave, because they reach that point.
Yeah, but why go to high school in the first place?
Yeah, but even from Edward's perspective, like he was like 200 years old. He in a high school setting each day.
He's
like,
100.
Whatever.
He's 100, Jackson.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay.
And he also falls in love with like his fucking 17-year-old girl. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why he chose to go back to that.
Is the ending of that one when he's like, I'm gonna fucking walk into the sun and show everyone that I'm a sparkly vampire, and she runs over and goes, no, don't do it, gives him a big old hug.
Yes, that's the end of the second movie where Edward is about to kill himself because he thinks Bella is dead. And for some reason, he just doesn't have a cell phone.
Yeah, but that's not the end of the movie.
Okay,
that happens
it's
in
towards the end. It's like the last 10 minutes.
Brother,
and then they have a really shitty
you're not gonna give that one to me?
Vampire
Thank
cult,
you.
I guess. Where they all notice, oh, Bella's immune to all of our powers for some fucking reason. That's such a dumb franchise. Then the 100-year-old creepo, Leonardo DiCaprio vampire, takes Bella, the 17-year-old, back to his place, which it's this postmodern, like Silicon Valley tech billionaire crib that's just made out of glass and steel. And she's even like, why do you guys live in this fucking soulless little house? He just goes, we're expecting like coffins and dungeons. Like, yeah, kind of. That's way cooler.
They also don't need to sleep, which is fucking hype.
That is
awesome.
I do wish I didn't need to sleep.
That's the best superpower.
Would you prefer immortality or not having to sleep?
Immortality.
Not having immortality still, yeah. Yeah, because if I'm immortal, then sleep doesn't matter anymore. That's not a waste of time.
Yeah, but you're immortal too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Why did you say that? Oh my god, this again.
I would absolutely choose no sleeping over immortality. There's no downside.
There's no downside to mortality. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so the other funny part is that
we've had this debate far too many times on this show. We can't.
Yes, let's instead make fun of the vampires and how they're the worst rendition of vampires in any franchise. So Bella will get like a paper cut on her finger, and the entire family will start hissing like, blood, get her away from us. I need to suck her blood.
I need to get that guy first, because he's just a cunt. He's just gonna be a fucking weirdo.
Be around a bunch of women all the time on their periods. Doesn't he always have this lust then?
I think it's the sight of blood
across the room.
I think it was the sight of it.
But they have super smelling too.
They do, yeah, no, they have super stench abilities, I get that, but I'm pretty sure what sets them off is the sight of blood.
Okay, so they also can't look at the color red then. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, yes.
Well, it comes with good trade-offs because they play a mean game of baseball.
Yeah, they were good at baseball.
Yeah, they were super duper good at baseball.
Is there any basis for them even like being ravenous about like true blood? Is that ever established? Because maybe it's like a different degree of blood. Maybe it has to be like vein blood or something.
Oh, as like vaginal blood doesn't count.
Yeah. Maybe it's like polluted blood or something.
They don't seem to be picky, so the whole Cullen thing is that they eat animal or drink animal blood instead of human blood. That's how they satiate themselves. They hunt deer, so they don't have to hunt humans. But so if it can settle for that, again, Blade does all of this so much better. For fuck's sake, it's so much easier. Have like a deer on the ready, right? I mean, if it's like one human cutting their finger in your household, it causes pandemonium. Have like, in case of emergency, blood behind glass or something that you can crack and drink, like a soda.
You're analyzing this too much. This was all just so...
I know, it's fun, but that's the fun of it, though, is just analyzing it and just making fun of how fucking silly it is, all of it.
God, it's so good. I love that fucking series.
What was your favorite one?
Third one. I think the third one's my favorite.
Let's Eclipse, right?
That's
better. That's when Jacob shows up, right?
Jacob shows up in the first one. Like, but New Moon is when he starts to like pop off. Like at the end of New Moon, Bella and Edward are driving, and then Jacob is shirtless in the middle of the road, and he's like, "Oh, stop the car!" So then she gets out and goes up to Jacob and says, "I love you" to Jacob right in front of Edward.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
I remember. And kisses him and says, "Don't make me pick, because I'll pick him." Like, okay, I mean, you already picked, you asshole. You didn't have to say that out loud.
And then, so the third one.
She said that to? She said it to Jacob.
To Jacob, the wolf guy.
The third one is where it like goes really hard into cuckoldry, and it's so fucking good.
So Jacob is not. The wolves aren't immortal, right?
No, they're not.
Okay, so Jacob actually is 16. So, what's his face? Edward is like creeping on a couple of a little 16 and 17-year-old girl and boy, and just watching them basically as a cuck as they're kissing each other and having teen love. It's so weird.
Wait, Bella's a fucking idiot. If she's an immortal vampire and turned into an immortal, just date Jacob for 100 years and then go to Edward. You can have both.
Game the system.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting. Yeah, that's a crazy life hack.
It's not like Edward's going to prevent her from being with Jacob. Like you said, he's a cuck.
Yeah, he likes it.
Enjoyment for him as well.
He likes it. We can goof on this all we want, and very well deserved, but we also have to admit that Stephanie Meyer's kind of a genius for roping Jacob in like that, because the Team Edward versus Team Jacob shit was like the biggest phenomenon on the planet at the time.
Yeah,
it's not like it's a new thing. Love triangles have existed in teen drama.
Of course,
but since the dawn of time.
Of course, but Jackson, this one specifically just catered. It just wedged itself into pop culture perfectly on so many different levels. You have like the romance shit for all the women who actually like the series. You have like the pop culture jokes from the series of how bad it is. You have like the fucking werewolves versus vampires, like fantasy arguments, etc., etc. Like Team Edward versus Team Jacob during that time period, you could not go anywhere without hearing about it.
It's just fan service for that age group of girls.
Exactly.
In the theater, you can tell what's going on. Like, all of the boys are always hitting on Bella, and they're all always shirtless for some reason, and every 17-year-old boy in the show has a six-pack.
Not at all, actually. So that's what surprised me. The only one that's in good shape is Jacob. Everyone else is like normal body type.
It's funny to me when, like, Bella tries to drive a motorcycle or something, and she crashes, and Jacob runs up to her and immediately takes his shirt off to, like, dab the blood on her forehead.
But that's what was surprising. That's what was surprising to me, because I thought, like, everyone was going to be in great shape or something, because I remember hearing about that back in high school. And it's literally just Jacob. Like, all the other werewolves are, like skinny fat. Like, they're just, like, normal body types. And Jacob's just really shredded.
Abs, I think.
No, they don't. Rewatch the scenes. They're just, like, actual normal body types. Like, 100% normal average body types. The werewolves. Edward is also not in amazing shape. He's just skinny. So, he's just, like, really skinny.
But they were full well aware of that too, because Jacob does take every opportunity to take his shirt off, no matter what.
No, they do go hard on that.
Yeah.
But that was improv.
That wasn't in the script.
Hell Loman just enjoyed it.
What a funny divergence of when fucking Edward Cullen goes on to go on to be in the Lighthouse and Batman, like huge movies, and then Jacob, what has he done? Where is he right now?
He's Taylor Swift. He stopped acting, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he acts anymore.
Damn.
Oh, he was Shark Boy in Lava Girl, wasn't he? He was one of the Shark Boy.
Was he? What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. It's funny.
Yeah. That was the peak. Yeah. It's a fun series. It's fun to laugh at. It's
So far, yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, probably. And it's fun. Like I said, some of the scenes are a little drawn out because it just all of the men want to talk about their feelings and how much they love Bella. Again, it's just female fan service, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's like scene where it look at your phone.
Yeah, let the girls have it. It's fine. You got like Mad Max and shit like that. Bad service.
It is unequivocally a series for girls and women. It's not shy about that fact. It doesn't try to appeal to men. It really just tries to hit that demographic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What I don't understand is why everyone likes Bella. She's so fucking boring. She's like, there's nothing bad. She's like brain dead.
She's actually a fucking zombie. Aaron had a theory that I think is probably accurate. The reason why the vampires can't read her mind is because she's so fucking stupid she doesn't have, like, thoughts, so it's just actually blank.
Pretty good.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I believe that.
Classics of film they are.
Andrew, what are the classics of
Fuck you! I was gonna say, speaking of classics, you took my thunder.
I stole your thunder.
Man, fine, but only for you, Jackson. Only because Jackson wants to hear our classic ad reads. And what you need to know is classic is being ripped off by your big wireless provider. There's always a catch. There's always fine print in that contract. There's always just contracts. You ever read through that entire thing? Yeah, doubt it. Fucking doubt it. But Mint Mobile is going to offer you premium wireless starting at just $15 a month. And what's the catch? Nothing. At all. They are the first company to sell wireless service online only, meaning that they will cut out the retail stores. They'll cut out the bullshit middlemen. They will give you a plan directly. And that means you just pay for it, and then you are good to go. It will give you the best rate, whether you're buying for yourself or a family. And they have family plans that will start at just 2 lines. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your contacts. Switching to Mint Mobile will get you premium wireless service and will start at just $15 a month. So if you, I don't know.
I have a bunch, by the way. I'm on the $15 plan.
Oh.
If someone drops at 200, I'll do 1 a.m.
I'll drop it down 50. Anyway, so let's see what the quartering's up to. I hear he's gargling someone's nuts. Of course he's going to pretend like nothing happened. Of course. You know what damaging? How can he get out of that one? He tried all the Jedi mind tricks to make people, even though it was irrefutable, to make people, I didn't write those horrible posts wishing death on people, I didn't write this, I didn't write anything. Like, yeah, you did, Quantum. Well, it just so happens all my accounts got deleted as Rich was showing the horrible shit I was saying on his live stream. Like, he tried everything in the book. Like, what are you gonna, like, dude, okay, yes, innocent until proven guilty, obviously. This fucking guy. 250. Sure, Wes, 250 for 2 a.m. Fine. So how is he gonna, like... Keep an eye on him. I'm sure he'll make him lose this, though. Oh, he's way worse than... He's way worse than... This is way worse than... Use the belt while I'm alive. Wait, he's live right now. It's getting worse. What is he? Mother's Day. Like, he makes it like he's friends with fucking... Can you guys see this? No, you can't. I'm an idiot. You're not looking at anything. I need to... Like, alright, let's go back. My son is training. Fight was the show. Yeah, I'll show one of the tweets someone sent to me real quick. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? So, right, stonks, of course. Oh my god, Bud Light, let's milk, man. There, he's milking that more than I've milked DK oldies. And he did it in a shorter period of time. Yeah, I still watch ASMR, of course. I started watching ASMR back in like early 23. Woke brands. I can't wait until that word is never fucking used again. Ever. I like it. It's a word that you're laughed at for using. Like if you seriously consider Gamergate a serious thing still, you will be laughed at. Deservedly so. Hey, Elon Musk, if you want content creators to enable... You called for me, I heard.
There's no getting out now.
Hey, Jeremy, when are you going to realize that Elon Musk doesn't give a fuck about it? He gives about him, but how much for your dad? No. If you want content creators to enable them on TikTok, like, you're not friends with Elon Musk. Yeah, stop. Just because you can at him. I don't get this. It just makes me relax. I don't get any of those fucking tingles and shit like that. I'm warning you now, this better be about ass. Is this about ass?
Alright.
No, this is Steve. You want to finally get coffee? I shaved my ass for you. Alright, listen, I'll meet you at the Starbucks. You come with... You don't hang up when I'm making the fucking offer! You made a compilation of my streams. Oh shit, I gotta talk to Tick with Clips. I'm probably hiring him. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but I'm not professional, so fuck it. Okay, let's do something a little more reasonable. How about this? What time is it now? We can reach a cumulative 250 by 9 p.m. of chat revenue. I'll stay up till long. $3 for 3. So instead of one person, that's what I've been doing anyway. Why would I stop doing it now? Just because Wes is fucking insane. Don't you dare say I'm turning into Phil. I know what you're doing, you son of a bitch. Fucking lay down that money. You're like, you know what, man? I'm going to bed. Wes is like, I got that money. I'm going to bed now. Wes. I want someone to eat something relaxing. Wes is like, I don't give a fuck, I got this money. I'm gonna make this fat motherfucker stay up till 3 a.m. and I'm leaving. What does 500 mean to me? Doesn't mean a fucking thing. And then I'll say, hey Rich, how much for the pug? How much for 1 a.m.? And then I'm not gonna give it to him. And then out of nowhere I will. Why? Because I want to torture him. And I can afford to. Breasts. No. Dude, I did ban someone who was like, what was he saying? That he thought I was banning his comments? I'm like, I'm fucking banning your comments. I don't fucking care. Cucumbers all. Actually, Wes, I would have you on the show for free. Because you've been so bizarre that you're probably an interesting guy. That I wouldn't make you pay for. Cucumbers all. I'm gonna buy
Brother, there is no other way down that I'm aware of.
Obby Touche, Google Fish, Obby, Turbo Express, Bullcrap Max. There's other people. Jeremy, Sexy Coco, Bob, Phil, whatever he calls himself, that he changes his fucking name every 2 minutes. So does Google Fish. Flex my pet's smoke song. Sure, but it's the smoke song on. Again. Well, yes, I did. So you'll have to get into damn Stallin's nipples, but you know what? It's more fitting. Damn. Stallin's nipples. Oh, crap. Stallin's nipples. They are firm and have 2 nipples. Scrubbing has nice nipples. Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples.
Oh, I got here.
Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples. Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 nipples. Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples. Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 nipples. Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples. Matthew Scrubbing has nice nipples. They are firm and have 2 nipples.
Nice. Must be Ramsey shit.
The irony of that.
Right.
Midwestern is U.S. split vertically. I have no idea.
Plan B.
How's the new song coming along? It's pretty much where I left it at yesterday, because I was filming the 2DS review today. So, it's kind of, that's where it is right now. What else? So, can't wait for the 2DS video. Hands down, not counting the Steam Deck, the best gaming handheld.
That must be where
The
they're holding
modding
sauce.
capabilities are insane. That is true. Going to buy myself a second one eventually and check out the Sonic Mania fan port. Yeah, it's just, it's an era that's now gone. You're not going to get a system like that again with dedicated games solely for a portable console. So, breasts. Horses.
Let me put one of those many fake cucumbers up your ass, Rich. Breasts, 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 cucumbers, 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 cucumbers. Ooh, ooh, ah, it hurts.
well, we're already at 150 and it's not even fucked, so probably fucked. That's okay though. I asked to be fucked. I asked fuck. Anyway, Rich, you missed my super chat from last year. Hey, first I'll be at the bottom bump. Excuses. This is getting so deep.
Here we go.
So I missed the horses song? We'll go to another song, yes. I'm in Review Songs USA. Hi, Rich. After an extended absence of heart-related nonsense yet again, I hope you're okay. It's so good to be back with you all. Missed some interesting developments. Yeah. Well, this person. Oh, you're gonna fucking prank me. Finish it. Love you, man. Thank you, Phoenix. And again, Bradley, I hope all is well with you now. And we are already at, yep, we're there. Rich, put me on the show and I'll power bomb more into your hole. Phil, dick-sucking noises. Oh, I'll do one better than that. This is gonna... I'm gonna make this into a full-fledged song and sell it. Why not?
I gotta make it to that point.
Fart in my mouth. Sure. Hand jobs all around. DJ. That's tough. They're both pretty big Sims, I'd say. Oh, Rich, another night you're getting fucked. Well, I won't do everything. There's no way. This tomorrow I have to watch my kids. Held it down last night though, man. I can't complain. I was like, when because Wes always gives like the 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 7, like, no. Like, you know what, Wes? Yeah, fine, let's go. And then he left, and then he gave me the money and left halfway through. Willbridge, I answered that. Yep, Willbridge, the night of getting fucked, doggy style. Bird. I've been working all day and this magically popped up. Hilarious. I mean, thank you for being here. I don't remember to thank people when I see their chats. I mean, it's a pretty big deal that I have, especially because I don't meet you guys without me asking.
Oh, crap.
No, Rambos, please stop. He's still blaming Elden Ring. He's blaming Elden Ring still for this. Quantum, everyone has moved on from Elden Ring. They're waiting for the DLC. You blame Elden Ring more than Phil blames Tevin and everything else. DSP quacks like a duck, confirmed. Well, I'll play my song. This is his sample.
Steady.
What does that sound like to you? boys went to bed and watched the next day of the news. Yeah, probably think this video was brought to you by... Let's see. Hey, it's Mother's Day this season for Jeremy to suck his own cock.
This shit got fucked up.
Let you boys leave me behind!
So I thought there was like hard sipping for Steven Crowder. I'm not seeing the hard sipping. He makes me insane. Breasts.
You have lovely looking breasts.
I hear Chuck. Thank you for complimenting them. I appreciate it. Can you all just take a moment? That J.K. Rowling, in my opinion, is an absolute bullshit. Knows about the fact that there was a banana on basic atheist stats. How did we get here? How did we get here? No, Jeremy's Twitter, even in his most alcohol-fueled, unhinged moments, is nowhere near as bad as the shit that Quantum said. I mean, just the fact he knows about a banana. I scrolled back and his likes really made me say, people keep telling me about the banana. I had no wish to know about the banana. I have no idea what this even pregnant men girl dicks. I don't even know what that is. What is that supposed to be? Look, I don't even get it. Am I stupid? Anyway, can someone film me? Why am I deeply entrenched? Yeah, this one.
Brother.
Okay, I will. And I gotta give a shout out to my, he's like, you realize that's in 4/4 timing, right? Like, you can easily clip that and, like, remix it. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then I put it in SoundForge, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is. It's 4/4. I'm like, that's, you could, 4/4 is usually easy to fuck with, like, Acid Pro. So I put in Acid Pro, beat mapped it, found some license-free guitar samples and drum loops and breasts. Yeah, dude, I guess I still had you muted, Rambo Tweety. That should all be resolved right now. I don't know. Maybe, let's see. Rambo Tweety. Yeah. Yeah, you're not muted, you're not blocked. quote, this asshole took protest to my community boy, started cyberstalking, found what he wanted, spread it to everyone, and evolved into the last cancel quantity. They rushed to make it front page news before the judge made any determination, yet again using the court of public opinion as an influence to tar and feather me over Elden Ring. I joked about this yesterday. I said, let's see, I bet she's going to try to blame Elden. We joked. A lot of people in the comment section said it too. Right.
Shout out to my fiance who is currently in the shower fingering his ass to your stream right now. Applaud.
Congratulations. 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 I was joking. I was like, haha, imagine lol, Lamau. If you know what Lamau is from, you're a gangster. Bet he's gonna try to blame Elden Ring for this. Yeah, there's no way he can actually do that. I mean, this has nothing. He did fucking try to blame Elden Ring. Oh, fuck me. They rushed to make it so. To be clear, I'm not Chris Bound and I've never hit my wife. I probably believe that. But she had lacerations on her head, so you got a little decent physical tiff with her. Is that a good way to describe it? Like, now there's no longer, like, there's an in-between for people that didn't sexually assault somebody, but they're not angels either. They're called sex pests now. Okay. Sex pests. I could go with that phrase. I use Instagram like once every 7 years. Why would you message me on there? So, I kind of believe him there. I know that's shocking. I actually believe something coming out of Quantum's fucking mouth, but I do. They just don't understand. It's none of their business. Had nothing to do with Elden. Stop! Oh, he brought up Elden Ring again. He brought it up again. He shouldn't. I know he shouldn't play fucking. Why? What the fuck does Elden Ring have to do with it? Are you flexing your Instagram followers? What are you putting up like aspects? Is that how you're getting the followers on me? Don't you fucking lie to me. Are you dancing around on the beach with the breast mug from your sister? You stealing your sister's breast mug? My shoulders bought me daddy. These Coco's balls. You shouldn't blame Elden Ring. How do I know that? This is like, dude, he is still bringing this back to fucking Elden Ring. I joked about this yesterday. I was like, wouldn't that be it's really pretty, but that's the point. Wouldn't that, gee golly, just be funny if he brought Elden Ring? He did bring Elden Ring to it. He brought Elden Ring. Dude, it had nothing. This has negative to do with Elden Ring. It had zero to do with Elden Ring before, but now we're in the negatives.
So much.
This is public information. You got arrested. It's out there. It's public. Your name is out there. It's public. And I still gave you the fucking respect of not using it. Still gave you that respect. Just saying. This has nothing to do with a game from Software that came out over a fucking year ago.
Okay.
Your stake with him, your issue with him was the Stolen Valor. Yeah, you're an older dude, right? Like, you're not... Do you game? At all? Like, it's just... Still, anyway, my personal matter is just that. Why would they need to create the version? Alright, but... We're going by public record. I believe that you don't abuse your phone. I do, Paul. I know you're going to easily just skim over this part because... What do you play, right? I don't know why we're just starting to have a conversation about this now, but... Oh, he's 50. Oh, yeah, that's not that old. Yeah, easily gaming. Hey, Rich, I'm a subscriber. Watching a copy of Star Wars John on PS5. Would you play it live on stream? Yes. Sure. You know what I'm enjoying a lot more than I should? Dead Island. It's really, I'm enjoying the combat. I thought it was going to be a little bit more satisfying, but actually get more abilities. Why do you, I've seen what you're saying in the comment. Why do you want my number, Wes?
All right.
What are you going to do? I'm glad you support the show, but you still frighten me. Listen, I'm streaming. I don't need you tonight, but do me a favor. Find the Santa Claus getting his nipple sucked on by two other naked fat men. Someone called in and ruined my shit. Listen, I don't need you to stream with me tonight, okay? Find the naked Santa Claus that's getting his nipple sucked on by two other large fat men in the pool. Put coconut oil on your ass. Have your roommate wipe up the coconut oil with a white towel. Then put peanut butter on your ass. Have your cat lick off the peanut butter. Then have it jump to its death because it's allergic to peanut butter. Then, I don't know. I'm fucking done at this point. Eat some Jello and then shit it out. And then just send me a picture naked.
Hold, huh? All right. Right into the lion's
Yep.
den.
Today, shit. Wes Nagel is Ralph Fox News, Florida man who plays video game Elden Ring, made injured his spouse. Well, they said there were lacerations on her. Review the flux or I don't even know what the fuck those are. Rich yourself up. Dude, no one's given any juice on them, but they need to create that version of myself to give the story juice. First up, juice. Wouldn't you say milk if they squeeze that udder? Whatever. Who gives a fuck? We're going by what we're being told. Dude, even when you were, like, talking about me in passing, don't make it like I had to find a reason to jump on you again. Whatever. And, like, there were times where people brought up shit. Okay. I was like, nah, man, I'm good. We don't need to talk about any of this shit. Who cares? So don't make it like I was, like, foaming at the mouth to talk about you. A lot of times I got shit about you, and I was like, no, let the guy, he's fishing for attention. Let him remain irrelevant. He did more than enough damage. But this is a whole new can of shit. Blaming fucking Elden Ring. I've never seen a man have so much hatred for one game. It's just incredible. Anyway.
He's a thoroughly tickled man. Oh wow, we have a lot here. Let's go fucking go. Did I miss any other super chats here? Hey Rich, I'm a subscriber watching, so imagine I did answer that one. 3 DSP sounds. Yeah, imagine he's like in court with a public, whether a lawyer or a public defender. A lot of this situation stems from Elden. Yeah, and you're tickled Christian straightman fucked minded does. That please let me brush your luscious chest hair. My chest hair like goes weird. It's like vroom, but it goes like whatever. I'm so sorry, Aisha. West Nagel is Ralph confirmed. Hopefully not. Fox, sorry on that one. Money. Can I borrow Carlos? Dude, someone sent me this Carlos. Whoever that person was. Thank you.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and today we're going to talk about something real. Now, I like to do these
Hold on.
specifically when it comes to
why are you not wearing a shirt? Someone paid for me not wearing a shirt. Why was I a fucking stripper?
an event that I once covered, specifically when we looked at, characters like Josiah Mizukami, who recently did get arrested in Hawaii for, pretty bad activities, if you will. Quantum TV was one of the more popular sagas in YouTube history. Somebody who was false flagging people because people criticized their crappy Elden Ring review. Sorry, Quantum TV, if I look real quick, is a master TV calibrator.
And again, let me make it abundantly clear, I didn't play a single lick of the game before I started talking about it. I was talking about it first before I even touched it.
Again, I don't really
know
my
fucking God.
He is the #1 brand in honesty. Now, again, he basically caters to people who buy these televisions, gives them calibration settings, knowing full well that calibration settings mean nothing when, if you want to be a master TV calibrator, you actually look at your surrounding lighting, all that stuff. Because, if HTV is different, you lead to the perfect image, which it doesn't. It's oversaturated. Anyways, my personal opinion, then TV companies would be doing this right out of the box from their place. Okay? Billions of dollars are spent doing this, alright? This isn't that big of a deal. Now, of course, Quantum TV, false striking people, all that, doesn't really understand what fair use is all about. He had some weird takes. Now, we could get into his politics. We could even get into, in my personal opinion,
it's like which guy?
Another TV reviewer.
It's crazy.
A show known as
I'm literally just going to run all over the fucking place so I don't get the fuck shot.
TV. He thought that was a YouTuber promoting satanic principles, not reviewing televisions based on their intrinsic features. Yes, Quantum TV is an unhinged individual, and that's a general vibe that I got from him way back in the day. Well, it seems like the unhingedness makes sense, because Quantum TV, if you're looking at it, no, this isn't AI generated. This is a mugshot of Quantum TV after what appears to be a domestic situation. No! Yes, Quantum TV has had a dealing with authorities over domestic violence. I know, now, of course, if you look at Quantum's latest
I'm gonna fucking blow all these fucking fuckers up. That is all I know.
I bet there's a cleanup going on there. Jesus Christ. This one clip I'm going to play is a lot more full.
Yo, I'm not digging her attitude right now. Like, at all. Bro, she needs a fist in the mouth. Like, straight up.
Yeah, remember when we watched that and it made everybody raise an eyebrow? No, I wasn't. I was sending. I'll show you what I did. I was sending my editor
that is fucked.
A whole bunch of pictures of my
what the
nipple.
fuck ever.
And I zoomed in. It was part of the show. That was part of the. It wasn't sitting there like sex.
Brother.
Respect class.
Yeah, remember that made us raise an eyebrow too?
You review the guys going, yeah, this bitch needs to be knocked upside the mouth. Now, of course, I'll be real with you. If my dad ever heard me talk like that to my wife or about my wife, I would not be alive to make videos anymore. Now, of course, this is an extra case of irony. The reason why I'm showing this clip is because this is not the kind of behavior you want to be promoting on YouTube or in your life in general. It was totally tasteless. And, of course, I'm critiquing it. I'm using this...
My shirt back there.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
You guys are character, and from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories.
Exposed.
Well, I hit some drunk movies, all kidding aside, thank you very much. Yeah, well, dude, you're talking about a guy who wishes it was still like 1962. I'm talking about Quantum TV. So, whatever. But it made you raise like, oh, that's a weird thing to say. I mean, again, do I think he beats his wife? No, I don't. I really don't. But do I think he likes having control? How could he be in a relationship that's not like that? There's no way with that freak's personality. Come on. I'm exposed in making a pulsating chicken sandwich, birds.
And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Listen, when I sent you 672 pictures of my nipples, you say thank you. Keeps on sending me that Santa Claus getting his fucking nipples sucked on. It is the most bizarre picture.
Sully?
We need JCS to come on the show and analyze quantum on a psychological level. Like, does he have a degree? Is he a psychiatrist? Also, you can't spell analyze without anal. Yeah, that's true. That's all. Wash your balls, guys.
Yes, wash your balls, wash your balls, wash your balls. Give me so much trouble. I promise you. We're gonna end it now.
That was Phil in his prime.
You never had him, did you?
What?
Of course not.
What the fuck are you doing?
I lied. Remember? I'm a pirate.
see.
Yeah, let's go.
Check this shit, bro.
Yeah, that's right, buddy.
Are you talking about like to review Tech USA?
Sora!
Wireless keyboard recommendation? No, I hate all wireless keyboards. Quite frankly.
This is a point to look at what we're about to see. So, Lana, if you want to sue me or you want to DMCA this video, remember a DMCA strike on YouTube is you starting legal proceedings. I will promise you, I will spend every dime I have burying you to the ground financially, and then I will sue you to leave you destitute. I promise you, because I'm crazy, Quantum TV. That's why I smoke menthol. That's why I drink Hennessy. That's why I do videos in the middle of the fucking night. I promise you, I'm cracked up when it comes to it, okay? Now, I have to be really careful showing you what's happened. Quantum TV is seen as a public docket out for first-degree felony. 9-4.
That would happen if close to get some bubbles and pumping Steven Crowder, of course. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Pumping Steven Crowder. Bubbles.
We're sinking if you haven't noticed.
Hoping it's Steven Crowder. Hoping it's Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder.
Steven Crowder. Oh, it is a group of psychologists. Interesting. Ah, yes. I didn't know that.
2022 1E, obstructing justice, hinder with communication, Inco de Leo, judge felony, first prosecute domestic violence. Okay, so court bond was set for $500. You might be like, whoa, Muda, arrested on domestic violence, and the bond is only set for $500?
Bond is only 10% of the full bill.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have like criminal offenses prior, as far as I understand. And also, bond is based upon your net worth, as far as I understand. So they're not going to like bill him $1 million or something. So it's impossible for him to do that.
Thank you, Aisha. I appreciate that.
Yes, that's how I believe the bond system works. Also, this is Florida, okay? Shit's just wild down there anyway. Now, I decided to look at what 9/14/2022 1E was, and it brought me to this page, 2022 Florida statute.
Sexy Coco asked for it.
Tampering with or harassing a witness sounds like some real loud shit, ladies and gentlemen. Geez, thanks. So basically, this is hinder, delay, or prevent the communication to a law enforcement judge or judge of information relating to the commission or possible omission of an offense or a violation of a condition of probation. Now, from what I understand, Quantum TV can go from critically reviewing things to critically striking. Of course, I have to actually look into the police, notes, so to speak. And it was actually sad. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, on April 14, 2023, I'm blanking out everything as much as I can. Basically, Quantum TV had committed that offense of obstructing justice, hindering it by using his to eventually deprive the victim, identified as his wife, from calling law enforcement by snatching her phone out of her hands. This offense was subsequent to the wife attempting to
I respect her, but don't you guys an ankle bracelet on? Get out.
funds from her bank account.
I think that's what it
basically
means.
Quantum TV, attempted to use, the wife attempted to use, Quantum TV's cell phone moments later, but Quantum TV deprived her from using his phone as well. The
Well, it's a stupid Miami clearly it's deaf everywhere.
wife informed Quantum TV that she was going to call law enforcement if he did not provide her with her cell phone. But Quantum TV refused to comply. Basically, the wife sustained small lacerations on her hand as a result of this incident. And then she basically refused to complete a sworn written statement in the domestic violence case, which is unfortunately a story we see happen all too much. If your significant other does this kind of shit to you, at their hands on you to escalate something is not stable, is not somebody that's going to treat you with any respect. Okay, so be very careful going forward. Again, it's easy for me to say it because I'm the outside looking in, but you need to get it through your head if you're in a shitty situation like this. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the police have basically said that Quantum TV needs to put on GPS Impact, which, for anybody that doesn't know what GPS Impact is, it's effectively monitoring. So, again, like kind of like I would have to assume it's like one of those like house arrest cops.
Hey, Rick,
basically
do you
just so that
dislike pineapples and or mushrooms on pizza as much as other people do? Just curious. By the way, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Would I ever like if it was there, but I didn't, because it would be my first choice if there were other lives to choose from. Yes, not be my first choice. My first choice. Breasts. I don't have straight arms. Oh fuck. Oh, clap my ass. Streamlabs. The incident shows us the importance of relaxation. If the world relaxed, Phil wouldn't need to run one off. Wings won't have to punch a hole in the wall. Quantum wouldn't have to blame Elden Ring on Timberlake himself. Though he would still blame Elden Ring for everything. It's still crazy. It's still crazy. It's all started
It's
with
still
Elden
crazy
Ring.
to me that all of this started with Elden Ring. Over a year later, and Quantum still can't relax his anus. Also, can we get a try to relax your anus times 50 and finish it off with your shoulders for sexy coat?
Yes. I can't say yes to one person and no to another. There you go. 3, 2, 1.
Your shoulders, your shoulders.
Alright, to mitigate that, I'm going to be doing $5 for sounds like that. Just because then I'll need my entire audience staff, and I'm sure that 70 to 80% of the people here don't want to hear that every 20 seconds.
Especially if he's out on pond.
What am I doing now?
TV's the kind of guy that loves to just start shit with random people. If you believe it or not, there is literally TV warfare going on. TV channel warfare. He keeps fighting with other actual reviewers who probably are better than him in every way anyway. He fights with like Tech with KG, where he just makes videos like shitting on me.
Yeah, he fights with like HDTV. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if any of them are good or bad people, but they don't seem to be causing any drama. But he starts with that because, one, he's insecure and thinks he'll get a view, and two, it'll get a view.
Guy, and obviously, like, you can see the pettiness over here. Tech with KG might as well stand for Tech with Kindergarten. His first upload was 2020 because he was born during the pandemic. He wasn't around for my history to question my credibility. But here we are. Now, of course, Quantum TV is an unhinged nut job on the internet. And for me, it's one of those closure stories. I don't think Quantum TV.
You are a fucker. Technically, it's $20 for that screen to mitigate it, but fine.
actually wasn't that bad because I EQ'd it. Okay. Here's my request, Dad. I need the chuckling chicken in the background. We can get some spam of DSP laugh. Chuckling chicken. I don't have the laugh, dude. I lost the attack act, but I can give you herbs.
Oink, my explosion of satisfaction. And now I'm gonna masturbate. Yes.
Going deaf or blind? I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess I don't know. Why do you want to come on the show, Wes?
He's really going to go anywhere, and obviously,
like, I'm taking random calls from people, but if I have people like requesting, then I'll get requests all the time too.
We have a public holiday on May 1st in the UK. I believe this was done in honor of Phil. Tally ho fap along now, old boy.
Phil, there's a national Australian holiday about you stroking your penis, Mr. Brunel. Yeah, he's all about that intimidation, man.
Obviously, looking at what he's been hit with, I don't think there's going to be any jail time. If anything, there's probably going to be just fine, but we'll have to see how this goes. Ultimately, this puts a shitty, shitty stain on this individual. To be honest, I'm not surprised, but I'm a little bit saddened. I thought maybe it would all just end in a guy that had really shitty takes on video games and television. That would be it. You know, if that was it, if that
Dad,
was
can I get 50 intro guy farts, then relax your anus?
50 intro guy.
Much worse than this.
What the fuck is Yes. 50. I don't even know if that's possible. Like, literally, like, we'll try.
Try to relax your anus.
Get much worse than this. No!
No, you get one. You get one. I refuse. Have you watched a video of a lady teaching women how to grapefruit their men? What the fuck? Grapefruit their men?
You get much worse than this.
What the fuck is
it? Yes, again.
Guy crashes motorcycle, becomes enraged at police. Yes, please. See, I would love to watch their stuff, but it's too... He got his partnership. I wonder what that... So that means that someone fucked up then. It was a mistake. Which, good. That adds a happy ending. But... It's scary, man.
You get much worse than this.
Alright guys, that's going to be the stream for tonight, but I'll be back again soon for some more content. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And yeah.